Rifles underneath, top throw, handled by Singletary, and he battles inside the 5. They're going to whistle him down with forward progress.
Jacksonville got inside of the 10-yard line after a defensive pass interference penalty against the Jets. They didn't score a touchdown. Matthew Wright would cap off a field goal drive at 21 yards, and the Jags are up 3-0 in MetLife Stadium.
Take an extra step and step on it and knock him down. Just a little bit extra. Judon off the field for this snap.
They can still get a first down. 2nd down and 3. Fake it. And Allen trying to take it inside. He is pushed backwards after a gain of 1. Josh Allen.
Check this out. The Rams on 4th and inches just went for it right at the midfield stripe, and it's a fumbled snap, but it was probably a called quarterback sneak anyway. Well, it turned into a quarterback sneak after Matthew Stafford fumbled the snap, but thankfully his center had enough momentum going forward and the guards on either side that they were able to push forward for a 4th and inches conversion, but an unconventional one at that.
This is 3rd and 2. Bills trying to punch it in. From the gun, Allen floats it off the hand of Diggs, incomplete. And
right off the fingertips of Stephon Diggs, who appeared to be able to get one hand on it. The pass didn't have a lot of steam on it. That's one that Diggs, you would figure, usually pulls in, just couldn't pull it into his body, and a touchdown opportunity goes by the wayside for Buffalo. The Rams are on the move now at the 30.
Beckham in motion, handoff Michelle. Good seal along the edge. Cooper Kupp was part of that blocking pattern. And Eric.
4th down, and the Buffalo offense is still on the field.
And 2. 13th play of the drive, and a timeout call.
First charge timeout. Buffalo, 30 seconds.
And we'll see if a forced timeout there would change Sean McDermott's mind on 4th and short. I don't think New England got a really good look at the formation of the play that they called. There could be some drama still on 4th and 2 there in New England. Meantime, Cam Newton and the Panthers are in the red zone.
Amir Abdullah motioning out of the backfield, and Shaq Barrett got an early start.
Neutral zone infraction, number 58. Defense unimpeded to the quarterback.
After their alphabet, for crying out loud. He can line up anywhere.
Fake the pitch. Stafford's got all the room on the right side. And he's going to run for the first down inside the 20.
Get on the board. The time, uncorks, touchdown! He hits McKenzie for the score.
And personality, what a stud.
2nd and 3, Amir Abdullah stumbling over some trash in the backfield, and that push up front by Jordan Whitehead, who's had a whale of... Stafford dumps it off for Higbee. And Tyler Higbee with his 2nd catch. He's got another first down. Pick up.
Defend these wideouts. That's just the cover 0 sellout in the run. And you've got to do that because Cam is so deadly running the football right here. There they go again. Look at, there's no top on this defense. They're ready for quarterback run.
3rd down and 5. They can get a first down at the 1. Newton a jump pass, but Amir Abdullah had stumbled getting past the line of scrimmage. Tried to jump it to him, but he was just getting
himself a first down.
1st and goal. Here's Michelle with a cutback lane, and Sony Michel just shy of the goal line. It'll be 2nd down and goal. Patrick Peterson and Xavier Woods had to hurry to tackle him.
They're so happy.
Defending champs, you cannot afford to miss opportunities like that. That should have been a laugher. He could have moonwalked into the end zone.
Ifelahua for the field goal try, and his first NFL field goal is good. Liram Hajrullahu, longtime CFL kicker.
Outside, setting up that edge for the cutback by Michel.
Michel again, trying to spin forward. He's in for the touchdown. The ball did come out loose. One official signaled for the score, and now the play is finally whistled dead. Official still has the arms in the air.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown.
All you have to do is break the plane of the goal line, and it's ruled that Sony Michel did as such for the score.
The control, spin, he's on top of a player. Now, boy, did the elbow go down in contact before the ball crossed. Elbow down right there. Was the ball across the line of scrimmage? Look at right here. See him on top of the player. He's good. When the elbow hits, I think he's short of the goal line.
Is there a clear angle of that, clear evidence of that? Can you time those up? And obviously the replay officials have all the angles to be able to sync those together. Every scoring play is reviewed, and that one is confirmed.
Baltimore Ravens and the double box, as Baltimore, you probably read before the game, is down to their third-string quarterback, Josh Johnson. You've got the ankle injury for Lamar Jackson and a COVID situation for Tyler Huntley, who had played well since Jackson has been injured. So Josh Johnson, the journeyman, starts for Baltimore as their quarterback today. He's 4 of 5 on this drive for 48 yards, and they're down to the 11-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 4.
That's a similar game to this one. They're battling for the division lead.
Murray remains 2nd down and 4. Good block in there by Zeitler. It goes out to Bateman for a 3rd time on this drive. Hit by Bailey. Takes the place of Logan. It's a gain of 5. Awuzie there as well. And put him just outside the 5 of Cincinnati.
How about the effort by Bateman there? He catches the ball short of the sticks. He has 3 defenders. He doesn't dance around. He just lowers his shoulder and is able to pick up the 1st down, setting a 1st and goal inside the 6. Watch, he stutters a little bit, Kevin, and then he lowers his shoulder. It's like, I got to get this.
Isn't that something? Murray remains. Tomlinson is the fullback. Ricard is inactive today. 1st and goal at the 5. There's a block inside Tomlinson and a drive by Murray and a stop made by the safety Jesse Bates on a gain of 1 down to the 4.
And Kevin, this is where I think it gets more difficult when you have a new quarterback and a quarterback that's inexperienced in this offense is the situational type of plays, your 3rd downs, your red zone, your goal line plays.
The Detroit Lions moved it into field goal range in Atlanta, and the rookie kicker, Riley Patterson, is good from 26 yards out. Detroit 3-0.
It's 2nd down and goal at the 4 with Murray. Nice fake to the end zone and incomplete. Awuzie may have come up lame on that one. No, he's okay as they were going in the back of the end zone for Marquise Brown.
Get you right back for 3rd and goal in Cincinnati. We'll show you Houston working against the Chargers defense. And the Los Angeles Chargers defense, the worst thing they've done all year is try and stop the run. Bottom 3 in the league for most of the season. And Rex Burkhead just goes right off the left side, takes it in for a touchdown. 37 yards for Burkhead on 3 carries on that drive. And Houston has a 7-3 lead over the Bolts.
Down and goal, 12th play of the drive. Johnson, and caught for the touchdown. A laser to Bateman of 4 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
The slant will be coming from Josh Johnson's left. It'll just coming into the picture here, but watch as he holds his eyes. Johnson holds the middle linebacker's eyes. You have a double fade on the outside. See how he looked to the right before he threw that ball? That draws the attention of the linebacker. All you need is one hesitation. You just need him to freeze for a second, and you can get that slant in behind him. Excellent job of footwork and eyes by Josh Johnson.
Tucker to try to tack on one more, and does. 7-3 Baltimore. Rashad Bateman is a 1st-round rookie out of Minnesota. And from Josh Johnson, the 3rd quarterback in 3 games.
All right, so there's a few touchdowns. Ravens get one, the Rams got one, the Texans got one. Here was the first of the afternoon. It was that 4th and 2 play. Good pass protection for Josh Allen, able to survey the defense and look in the back of the end zone. Isaiah McKenzie caught that one. No Gabe Davis today for the Bills. No Cole Beasley for the Bills. 3rd and short live, and welcome back to the NFL, Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown back in the lineup, missed a chunk of games with an ankle injury, then was suspended for a few games after producing a fake COVID card, but back healthy and back in the lineup today, and they need him. No Mike Evans today, no Chris Godwin, no Leonard Fournette in the passing and running game for the Buccaneers. 4-yard catch for AB, his 2nd of the afternoon.
Cyril Grayson in motion, just brought up. And motion up front will cost Tampa Bay 5.
False start. Offense, number 87. 5-yard penalty. No first down.
Back in Minneapolis, Rams jump out to the 7-0 lead. No Dalvin Cook today for the Minnesota Vikings. Cook is out on the COVID list, so Alexander Mattison, capable backup, goes for 18 yards on that burst chunk play. First down for the Vikings, still in their own end.
1st and 15 now from the 32 for Tampa Bay. Brady sets up the screen to Jones, blocking in front. Jones to the 40, stumbles out to the 45, 2 yards shy of a Tampa Bay first down.
And look at these big...
How about a 4th and 1, and Bill Belichick will roll the dice at midfield, go off right tackle on 4th and short, and Damian Harris gets 2 or 3 to move the sticks. Harris going to be the main back today. Ramondre Stevenson is out for that New England rushing attack. Harris had missed some time with a hamstring injury, but he's in there today, has 5 carries already for 18 yards, does Damian Harris.
Marpet, Division II player in Jensen, Division II player in Kappa. And breaking tackles, it's Keyshawn Vaughn. Down the sideline, nice move, twisting Hartsfield around and into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what a move to circle this defense. They finally, because they lined up in the beginning, they started to get these defensive ends creeping in just a little bit, and you're going to see them hit it and bounce outside because these defensive ends are expecting some interior runs because they set it up on the first drive. So much patience for the offense to set that up all through that first drive, and now they're reaping the benefits of Tampa trying to make an adjustment. Just a constant chess match out there between these defensive ends who are awfully fast. This is a tough defense to circle.
And suck up good on the extra point to make it a pick.
I know you fantasy fans are saying that wasn't supposed to be the main guy in the backfield, but Keyshawn Vaughn goes for the long touchdown, and it's 7-3 Bucks. To the Jets-Jags for a play.
Here they come on 3rd and 5. Wilson, boy, somehow escapes. He's going to run for it. First down, Jets. Wilson, plenty of green grass. Wilson stays in bounds. He's still going, and he's in. Touchdown. Zach Wilson pulling a magic trick. 52 yards for the Jets.
Spiro, that's the first signature play for Zach Wilson in his career so far with New York. Jacksonville brings a blitz. They should have had him. He ducks, he gets out of it, makes a good play, and then stays aggressive. Could have gone out of bounds right there. Decides to cut back, and what an awesome play. And you're just waiting for those moments. You're waiting for him to do something special that you can build on, that can give him confidence and the offense confidence. What an excellent play by that young man.
Boy, it looked like Rudy Ford just assumed that Wilson was...
We go double box there is Zach Wilson. It's the number 2 pick in the draft versus the number 1 pick in the draft, Trevor Lawrence. And Wilson goes for one of his top 5 highlight plays of his rookie year on the scramble. With the double box, you'll see the extra point, and the Jets get it blocked because, of course, they did. Blocked extra point by the Jags. Well done by their special teams. 6-3, Jets with the lead over the Jags. Let's pick up this key NFC playoff would-be hopeful battle here between the Vikings and the Rams.
Beautiful loft by Kirk Cousins.
After all that, Ernest Jones, the rookie linebacker, is down for L.A. We'll be back.
We'll check out the scoreboard here for a moment before the Rams run their next play. Speaking of Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Chargers trying to answer the Houston Texans touchdown. That's the closest team to the red zone. Let's pick up Brandon Staley's guys on the 33-yard line.
You're not spotting the ball. There's no chip inside the football right now. So it's up to the chain gang to get it marked correctly.
Now we're good to go. 3:50 to go in quarter number 1. 1st and 10 for L.A. And it's Jackson again. Nice job inside the 30. Well, Jackson had a season high.
Little game rewind presented by Amazon Prime Video. You're going to be hearing me say out with COVID a lot today. Austin Eckler for the Chargers out with COVID. So Justin Jackson is expected to get the lion's share of carries in the backfield and receptions for that matter. That one goes for 25 yards. Jackson, number 27 there, has 37 scrimmage yards in the first quarter.
Palmer in motion. Right back to Kelly. Nice running by Kelly, breaking free. A late flag comes in from behind the play. Jonathan Owens on the tackle. And this one might be coming back.
Offense, number 61. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
It is on the center, Scott Quessenberry, who's filling in for the Pro Bowler.
Yeah, 27, Joshua Kelly in the backfield. I was finishing the highlight of Jackson, had him on the brain there, but either way, that play goes for naught after the offensive penalty against L.A.
Hands in, keep them in, keep them in. Boy, that's, I don't know if Scott will look at that and say, yeah, I held him. I don't think he'll ever admit to that one right there.
There's his brother, Paul, on the other sideline. First NFL game for Paul Quessenberry, and it comes against his brother. Herbert to Cook, open at the 30, and brought down at the 28. Tavier Thomas with another tackle for the Houston defense. Justin Herbert telling us that it was challenging to prep for the Texans this week, not knowing who was going to be out there defensively with so many guys on the reserve COVID list. Didn't know who would come back, what numbers he would be seeing. Said it was more about us this week than them. 3rd down and 5. Herbert has time, throws, and it's incomplete. Out of the reach of Jared Cook. It's 4th down, and what does Brandon Staley decide to do here?
Field, but you watch Adam
Thielen.
Thielen.
4th down for Brandon Staley's guys. He's been aggressive, has Staley, in recent weeks, really the whole season. We'll see what he elects to do on 4th and 5 in field goal range. Now in the red zone are the Adam Thielen and Kirk Cousins-led Minnesota offense. It was a 25-yard catch by Adam Thielen, who had missed a couple games, but back in the lineup today.
Timeout used by the Rams defense.
First.
So we're back after this from Verizon.
Chargers are kicking the field goal.
Houston already good from 50, and this one is good as well. So Hopkins 2 for 2 in the first quarter, and the lead is down to 1 for the Texans. 2 field goals for the Chargers.
We'll play on there in the Charger game after 2 made field goals by Hopkins. Speaking of field goals, Bengals are in field goal range, but they'll be back 5 yards here. It'll be 1st and 15 for Cincinnati from the 33-yard line after the false start. You've got a quick break in that Minnesota game. Okay, Minnesota's back out of TV timeout there, guys, if we want to go Vikings and Bengals back and forth.
This is his 6th game with Los Angeles. He, Leonard Floyd, and Aaron Donald all with a sack of Russell Wilson on Tuesday.
Well, I tell you one thing, he's playing the run great.
We'll go double box here as both teams are at the line of scrimmage at the same time. Handed off to Madison, no gain for the Vikings. Burrow steps up in the pocket, avoids the sack, pump fakes out to the left, now has to throw back to the right, and it goes harmlessly to the ground. Penalty flag, we will check that.
That's tough. He's had a couple tough matchups. Pass-catching tight end, a running back. He knocked one away in the end zone in the last possession.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, defense, number 21. Red penalty, first down.
But they put that on.
This drive started at Minnesota's 8-yard line. They bring a run blitz against Madison, who beats the initial surge, but then he's knocked down by Troy Reeder, who's part of that run blitz action. It's going to be 3rd down and goal.
There's the hands right there down the field. Everybody lined up at the line of scrimmage. Young comes off the edge, is unaccounted for. Burrow made him miss the first time. Able to get the ball off.
It's 1st and 10. Here comes Mixon. To carve his way free and hit by the Avalanche. And
well done.
Sets up 3rd and goal from the 8. One of the best red zone teams in the league trying to convert. Cousins to the goal line. Off the hands of the receiver and picked off. It is Craven Howard who just came into the game for the injured Ernest Jones with a huge takeaway for Los Angeles.
We'll have to take a look.
And Clark is the safeties. 2nd down and 7 for the Bengals. Win the block, and there's a pass at the 20-yard line and grabbed right there by Drew Sample. And it's a gain of 5, and they're down to the 20. Sample.
KJ Osborne, I mean, you got to catch that. Obviously hits you in the hands, but Johnny on the spot. Howard right there just feeling it. And Raheem Morris, defense coordinator, yeah, baby. He likes it.
Baltimore Ravens were coming into this. Now all of a sudden you lose Averett, and you're getting further and further down the depth chart. At some point in time, if you're the Bengals, you just open it up and just start throwing a bunch. Very similar to what they did in the first matchup where he threw for over 400 yards.
3rd down and 2. Again, Evans in the slot. On their outside, caught by Chase. Drilled by Clark. Was he in? At the 3, yes, sir, he was. What a catch and a great throw and a pickup of 17.
Well, there's a hole in cover 2 that you can try and get to. Let's take a look and see if his feet get in.
Wow, that was impressive by the young phenom wide receiver Chase to keep both feet in bounds. 4th and short in field goal range. Patriots go for it. Well-designed play. Damian Harris in space. He picks up the 4th down. So now we got a fresh set of downs for both teams. 1st and goal for the Bengals. They're down to the 2-yard line. Damian Harris has room inside the 5. Twists into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Damian Harris with the burst of speed.
On 4th down, they ran college option to the right. This time they fake right, pitch it back left, and look at the blocking downfield. 81, Jonnu Smith. Number 1, N'Keal Harry.
Evans with the gain of 1. 2nd down and goal at the 2. Mixon in the backfield. Into the end zone, Uzama. Incomplete. Back there with him was the linebacker, Josh Bynes.
Watching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to close out the NFC South. They have a 7-3 lead approaching the end of the first quarter. Cam Newton, where are we throwing that one to? He was bumped as he threw it, but that one looked up for grabs. A couple of Buccaneers got their hands on it. Jordan Whitehead comes up with the interception of Cam Newton. Bucs take over the football. They have it now right around midfield in the final minute of the first quarter.
In this league at some point in time, had a lot of respect for him.
3rd and goal at the 2. 9th play of the drive. Mixon is in. Chase on the move. Mixon, Uzama the block, and there they go. Putting up a wall, and you can start rattling off all the players that only allow a 1-yard lead down to the 1. Queen with the first hit.
Excellent job on the outside, maintaining leverage so that there was nowhere for him to go. And then you see the rally of the defense as the Bengals are going to go for it here on 4th down.
Sample the tight end, Mixon in the backfield, 4th and goal at the 1.
Got Chase up top, one-on-one.
Burrow, and that's a touchdown. Mixon takes it across. The Pro Bowler and 1,000-yard rusher with his 13th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Great push in the middle of the offensive line there. As Mixon's able to just go with the wave, push the pile into the end zone.
They finally score in that red zone. First time had to settle for a 30-yard field goal. And here's Evan McPherson tag on one more late in the first quarter. Got it, and it's 10-7 Cincinnati.
Well, Bengals took the lead, Ravens took the lead, Bengals take the lead back, all in the first quarter. 4th and short, Trevor Lawrence will throw for it and throw deep for it and actually get it. Laquan Treadwell. So the #1 pick in the draft saw Zach Wilson do his thing on the touchdown scramble. Lawrence wants to build the highlight reel here, building towards 2022. Atlanta is moving towards the red zone as we speak. We'll pick up this for a play or two at the start of the second quarter.
He's just piled up the yards. I think, and Arthur Smith, his head coach, said this. He's a Hall of Famer in his eyes. I think he's a little bit of an overlooked kind of quarterback.
Yeah, he certainly is. And, of course, if it wasn't for that loss in the Super Bowl to the Patriots, the narrative would be much different about Matt Ryan.
Working on his 11th straight 4,000-yard season. It's a tall company there. Pass is caught. Marvin Hall, the former Lion, to the 15 and a flag down. Hall just called up from the practice squad when Tajay Sharp was put out with a foot injury.
On a 3rd and long, Matthew Stafford, who's one of those names that could be in the MVP conversation if he finishes strong in the last 3 weeks. Odell Beckham Jr. would love to help him do that, but neither one of them could pick up the first down on that completed pass. Well done by the Minnesota defense.
The rookie Melifanu called for the penalty. We hope Rockers is okay. One of the leaders on the
injury timeout there. Let's pick up the New England Buffalo game, tied at 7. Bills football here on a 2nd and short.
That's what you call Joe mixing it up. A 1-yard run and the Bengals take the lead 10-7.
That's 2 cups of Joe if you're scoring.
I like you two. I like you two together.
We're just going to try to top one another all day.
I'm going to schedule some dates.
2nd down and 2. Inside run. Devin Singletary slicing through for 5. And that'll move the chains for Buffalo. Dante Hightower in there with Christian Barmore, the rookie.
This Buffalo team has never been shy about describing themselves on offense as a pass-first team that sprinkles in the run with Brian Daboll's offensive coordinator. Today feels like the same philosophy, but I think it's going to be a little more than a sprinkle in the running game. I think we're going to get a little, what's more than a sprinkle? Is it a dash?
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you throw in there, I think we're going to press the running game just a tad more today.
Fake it there. Allen tosses it underneath. Singletary. Nice cut. He's got really good energy right now.
Bills get up to midfield there. This was moments ago at the start of the second quarter for Tom Brady and the Bucs. Deep drop, throws, and Antonio Brown. 19-yard catch for Antonio Brown. 4th catch of the game for 34 yards for AB. Tom Brady, 6 of 8 for 50 yards passing. Bucs with a modest 7-3 lead.
Dable. It's foggy a little bit in this area, but it's also in a tough booth. But he's got the right angle calling the plays right now. McKenzie, outside run, hurdles out of bounds. Originally a 5th-round pick in 2017 out of the University of Georgia. And he's got himself a roll here today.
Rough. That's James Robinson being carted off the field. The Jaguars running back, who had issues with Urban Meyer, being benched a couple of times when Meyer was the head coach there. It looked like a pretty tough injury that he suffered. Maybe we'll get the video for you, but either way, he is carted off and looks to be done for the day.
Lineman in on the last play and ran the jet sweep back against where they lined him up.
2nd down and 1, different running back. It's Zach Moss. He brings a little more physicality, and that's good enough for a first down. What did Bill Belichick tell us about Brian Daboll? He said he's really smart. In fact, he could basically coach any position on a football team. He has seen it and done it all.
And that's really a rare quality. Most guys get into a certain position, a certain expertise, and that's where they stay. Being able to go all across the board and have that acumen, that's a big deal. And in the early going of this game, this Buffalo team living up to what their head coach Sean McDermott wanted from them. How aggressive they've been offensively in this game. We've seen it.
Allen steps up. He will run. Allen chewing up yards across the 15. Josh Allen with a purpose.
Josh Allen runs the Bills inside the 20-yard line. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers drive is to the edge of the red zone. We're back and forth, Bucs and Bills.
Motion, first down. Already 84 yards rushing for Tampa Bay. A chance to add to it with Jones again, but that door closes quickly. Morgan Fox right there to make the stop
on field because the defenders were chasing the wide receivers going out running their routes. Excellent recognition by Josh Allen and a big play.
First down for the Bills. Allen walks away from the center, and he's going to take a timeout.
They were trying to get something
into the halfback, closing that hole immediately. Now, he doesn't get the love for making the tackle, but that's his job to muddy up that hole.
2nd and 12. Brady down the sideline. Incomplete, looking for great. Excellent coverage from Miles Hartsfield. And now 3rd down and 12 coming up for Tampa Bay. Without your big receivers, Evans and Godwin, so far Brady's looked good.
Let's check back in the Minnesota Vikings offense on 1st and 10. They'll just go stand.